The Ukrainians are retreating in the face of the Russian army advance as it claims new ground every day. While the West claims that North Korean soldiers have already started moving to the front lines along with the Russians, Kiev is staring at an acute shortage of manpower. Our next story brings you the details.
Ukrainian forces are particularly stretched in the Donetsk region, where superior Russian firepower and numbers is forcing Kiev to give up entire villages and towns. The fiercest clashes are taking place in Kurakov and Pokrovsk areas, where Ukrainian troops are resorting to desperate measures to halt Russian advance.
So, there were different moments in my service, shellings, hitting landmines by car, and sometimes I suffered from panic attacks. It was really difficult to go on a combat mission.
The relentless shelling of Sumy and Chernihiv regions underscores the intensity of Moscow's assault. President Zelensky has been appealing to the US for more weapons and support to bolster Ukraine's defenses, but he faces an immediate crisis: finding enough soldiers to hold the line. With nearly all willing recruits already enlisted, Ukraine's recruitment efforts are faltering as eligible men are increasingly evading the draft by hiding or fleeing the country. Kiev has intensified its search for new troops, conducting spot checks at high-profile venues, from concerts to popular cafes, underscoring the rising urgency of Ukraine's manpower needs. Meanwhile, resentment is building up among the battle-weary soldiers who have served on the front lines for nearly 3 years, only to watch others escape military service. Ukraine recently lowered the draft age to 25. It also introduced harsher penalties for draft torture, briefly boosting enlistment. The numbers, though, have waned since then. As the war enters its third year, Kiev confronts mounting pressure to share the burden of defense evenly and avert a crisis of morale within its ranks. Bureau Report, WION World is One.